Hi, Dave Oates, head researcher at FinderMonkey. One of the questions we'll often get asked is, why should we trust you to help us, or why should we use you? And I guess I wanted to tell a story to try and sort of go somewhere to answering that question. So, a good few years ago now, we received a trace that was a little bit different to anything else that we'd ever had before, and it was a gentleman who'd been born in the West Indies. His parents came to the UK in the 50s. Really sadly, his mum passed away when he was really young, and he went into care and was fostered. Eventually, his father remarried, and he went back to live with his father and his new wife, and they actually went back to live in the West Indies. Now, when he'd been fostered by a really lovely family who were really wonderful to him, and he'd been really happy. When he went back to live with his father and his stepmom, unfortunately things didn't go so well. She wasn't very kind to him. In fact, she was cruel to him, physically abusing him. So it was a really unhappy time for him. He went on to emigrate to the United States. Since became really successful in life. I think he became a lawyer, and he did extremely well for himself. But he never had any contact with this family in England who'd meant so much to him. And he came to us asking us to find this family. And when we found them, I gave him a call, and he broke down in tears. And it really took me aback at first, because I'd never experienced anybody react that way to us finding somebody. And we started to realise what the effect of what we do has for people and how important it is. And for him, he sent me a letter as well afterwards, which was, it made us all cry in the office because it was so beautiful, and it showed how much it meant to him that we'd found this family that he really thought of as his own family, because they were the only family that had ever been kind to him. And I think from then on, that's why we've become the organisation that we are, because we realise what it means to people, and we work really hard to get the answers that people are looking for. And we are very good at finding people, so for the most part we will find the person we're looking for. That doesn't always guarantee an outcome that you might hope for, and that is something that we can never ever promise in any case. But what I would say is we know how to treat people, we know how to try and look after people, and so what we hope that does, it gives it the best chance of a positive outcome. Even if you don't get a reunion or contact with the person we're looking for like you might hope, we do tend to find that people who've used our service are still happy that they did it, because it gives them answers. It might not be the exact outcome they would have hoped for, but it gives them answers, and they know, and it gives them a real sense of closure, hopefully, at the end of the process. So hopefully that answers the question, tells you a little bit more about us. But if you do have any questions, please send them in, and I'll be happy to answer them on another video. Thanks for watching.